James, just want to go back to that last game before the international break.
Mm-hmm.
Disappointment, frustration, annoying, but how would you sum up that immediate emotion in the games that you've played throughout your career? How would that one rate for you?
Probably one of the strangest feelings I've had after a game before, because up to, I think it was the 86th minute when we conceded the first goal, I'd never felt so comfortable for a long time at Goodison. The team was playing well, creating chances, looked defensively sound, and then out of nowhere just collapsed. And I've never been part of a team that's done that before in that way, so I was shocked. Obviously really disappointed with the way it ended, and at the time I couldn't quite put my finger on why it had happened. If usually on the pitch I can see like an issue that's arising where they seem to be creating a lot of chances, it's sometimes easy to recognise that and try and solve that issue, but at the time I couldn't recognise it, and yeah, went to pot. So I've managed to watch a bit of it back and see the goals, and we got so misshapen, which is so unlike us. Under this manager, I've played so many games under him, and we've won so many games 1-0 because we know how to defend the lead, and so unlike us to throw away a 2-0 lead like that. I didn't know how to feel. I stood on the pitch after the game and I couldn't quite believe what had happened, just because, as I said, for 85 minutes of that football match, so comfortable, playing really good football. I thought we looked so good going forward, creating chances. Should have scored 4 or 5 more goals in that game, and to finish with a 3-2 defeat when, I say, up to 86 minutes, feeling so good, I was just so shocked.
I just wonder, because it's Everton and because of what's been going on in previous seasons as well, is it bigger? Does it feel bigger than what it is?
Not all the press here in recent years, especially in my time, has been very positive. It does almost feel a little bit like that, but also within your club, everything feels bigger. So there's probably something going on at another club where things aren't going right for them, and maybe to them that feels a little bit bigger to them. But because I'm within all of this, it always feels like this is the biggest thing.
When you talk about having that responsibility and being that senior player, and perhaps you do say things in the dressing room, you're one of those players who speaks.
I've always liked to have an opinion on things. Maybe people don't always agree with it, but I do like to have an opinion on it, so I'm always happy to voice that. I think with age it becomes easier to sort of let your voice be heard in a group of people. When you're younger, you sort of stay a bit quiet and keep to yourself and maybe just speak to your friends around you. I'm a lot more comfortable speaking to a group of people now and letting them know how I feel about a certain situation. And there's also other people around. So I've listened to Seamus speak a few times now, and Seamus speaks amazingly, probably better than anyone I've ever seen speak in the dressing room. So to sit and listen to someone like Seamus and learn from the way he conducts himself and the way he communicates to a group of people is amazing. We have a good core of experienced players here, which helps. But for me, Seamus is along with the manager, Seamus is the leader of the dressing room internally. Then obviously the manager leads the whole group. And Seamus is amazing at doing that. Because
you have obviously new faces coming in, or have come in, to the group as well, and they've impressed from what we've seen from them so far in this short period that we've had of the season.
New faces are always good. It really freshens up the group, and the lads who have come in have looked good. I think Tim's been exceptional since he's come in. Illiman played really well in his first start the other day, and there's other people around like Jake who's not played so much so far, Jesper, and obviously the new lads who've just come in as well. It's exciting for the fans and for ourselves to have them fresh faces in, and we trained all together for the first time today, and the squad looks strong. Some tough competition for places to get into the starting 11, but for me as a player, I think it's what you always want, to sort of people battling for positions in the pitch.
What would be that key message? What is the key message that you're going to be delivering ahead of this game against Aston Villa? Because it's a pretty tricky place to go, isn't it?
Yeah, we've had some tough games there in the last couple of years. They're a top side. The work the manager's done there and the players they've got, exceptional team. But we played against them at home last year, causing some issues. We beat them in the cup away there last year, so we've had success against them. We're not, as bad as the results have been, we're not in a bad place as a group. The confidence isn't low. There's people ready to get out there and play at the weekend and looking forward to the game.
And there is so much going on at Everton, and there has been for quite a few seasons now, off-field situation as well. As players, you want that sorted as much as everybody else, don't you?
We do. The uncertainty of times of things that have happened at this club it's been difficult to deal with, and I think the way the manager's dealt with it has really helped us, because at other places, at other times, it would have been really difficult, but the manager's done the best he can in difficult circumstances with that. And we've just had to stick to task. We are players, we get out there and play, so a lot of the off-the-field stuff, as much as the noise of it is there is off the pitch, we do try and either avoid it or ignore it, or sort of let the powers that be deal with it, because there's a lot of noise off the pitch here at times. But yeah, come the future, hopefully things sort of get solved and straightened up, and we all know where we stand, and there's a positive future ahead.